Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Menachem Creditor. I serve as scholar in residence for UJ Federation of New York. And we come to you Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning with some words of blessing, a little bit of song, a little bit of Torah, so we can start our day together. So it's delightful to be here with you this morning. Let's begin with a bracha for learning, but just before I do that, for those who will be tuning in just in time, I get to dedicate today's learning to my daughter, whose 18th birthday is today. So, in honor of my daughter Ariel, let's sing a song, learn some Torah. And in honor of all of you, of course, too. So, hi everybody. Thank you for being a part of our morning, being a part of my morning, and thanks for wishing Ariel a happy birthday, Sari. That's very sweet. There's so much to take from this week's Torah portion, Tzav, and I wanted to focus on one very basic element. This week we continue to read about the sacrifices and also about how Aaron, the high priest, would pass the mantle on to his children, how we transmit authority. And one of the reasons that's so interesting to think about today is because the priesthood no longer exists in the way that it once did. Even for those who retain the honor designation, the honorific of being a Kohen, and in some communities it's actually a very big honor today still, there is something really strange about reading about that kind of leader. That's not the kind of leader that we have today. We have elected officials, we have rabbis, we have clergy. There are all sorts of different ways that people wield authority in the Jewish world today. What I wanted to share was some teaching from Rabbi Jonathan Sacks. For those who don't learn from him yet, I cannot commend him enough. He's just a living giant, a poetic channel of Torah and meaning. He points to the loss of the sacrificial system. We would bring sacrifices in the desert, as we read about in the Torah, and then later in Jewish history in the temple, the Beit HaMikdash in Jerusalem. And eventually both Jerusalem temples were destroyed. And the rabbis emerged in the aftermath of that, and what they did was incredibly creative. And the way Rabbi Sacks points to it is that there have been civilizations who, when faced with incredibly complicated problems, have focused on the past, have lost themselves in irrational grief or magical thinking. But one of the things that the Jewish people did, and other people have too, thank God, is they have channeled their best impulses so that the people could rationally face the problems of a world that has changed and come out not with a new identity, but with a respect for the past and a creative response. I actually think that we could take that from this week's portion. There's a phrase that I've always loved. It's from chapter 6 of Leviticus of Vayikra, and the Hebrew is Eish Tamid Tukad al Hamizbeach Lo Tichbeh. There's a command to have an Eish Tamid, an eternal fire burning on the altar, and then we're told Lo Tichbeh, don't let it go out. and Peter Yarrow and others have sung Don't Let the Light Go Out. This is a specific impulse. We were supposed to have a consistent light lit in our holiest place. So just let's take a moment, take stock of where we are in today's world. Give yourself the compassion of just knowing where you are. We are here. This moment is one where we are coming together in this way. Look how creative this response has been. All corners of the world, and speaking from within the Jewish world, every rabbi I know is suddenly teaching Torah all the time on screens. Every cantor is singing their heart out. All the song leaders, all the artists, all the teachers, we are seeing this moment. And even though there's so much challenge involved in it, and a lot of honest, hard feelings that we should, again, be compassionate to ourselves and acknowledge, look at the creativity with which we are responding to this moment. Look how we are adapting and re-understanding what connection means for the moment. Please, God, may this moment be over soon for so many. May we save all the lives we possibly can and more. May we do everything in our power to heal this world. Organizations like UJA have dedicated unbelievable amounts of energy, and just last week, $23 million to help those in need. And just yesterday, $11 more million to help those in need. We are digging as deep as we ever have. You and I can change the world, and we must recognize that it's not going to go back to the way it was. We must learn lessons so that the whole world, Jewish world and beyond, can do better, can love each other better, can be more present as a society, recognizing our responsibilities better. Eish tamid tukad al hamizbeach. There's a fire that's been burning forever in us. A fire that burns within us so that we reach and ache for a world that is better than the one we inherited. We will have a lot of work ahead of us when we can emerge into the light together. But we will emerge because we are also told, lo tichbeh, we don't let that light go out. We don't ever let the fire go out, even though it will take new forms, and we will change, and we will grow, and we must learn. Sorry about that. Screen should be back. We will continue learning and growing so that the world that our children inherit and their children inherit can come to a place that is better than the one that they inherited to. So I want to bless you, certainly bless my daughter today. I want to bless all of you with love and comfort and togetherness and creativity, and to feel the fire within you still burning, passionately, with energy. Look out the window, take a deep breath, and ask yourself this question: what can I create today? Whose heart can I touch today? What more can I do today than I did yesterday? It'll be a good day if we can all think of one thing. And if one of the things that you'd like to do for yourself is also just be gentle today. That's a blessing worth really giving yourself to. So, one more time without the words this time. One more time. Have a good day, everyone. Have a really, really good day. Boker Tov. Good morning. See you soon.